On Sunday, communities in the South and Midwest that had been completely destroyed by violent storms and tornadoes were still picking up the pieces and sorting through the rubble. At least 22 people had died as a result of the destruction. More than 50 tornado reports were made in at least 7 states during a nationwide tornado outbreak on Friday, including Tennessee and Arkansas, where multiple fatalities were reported. The tornadoes uprooted trees, tore off roofs from buildings, destroyed homes and businesses, and flung cars into the air. One person was killed and numerous others were hurt when the roof of the Apollo Theater in Belvidere, Illinois, on Friday, while more than 200 people were inside. Furthermore, the storm in Wynne, Arkansas, was so strong that it completely peeled the turf off a high building. Violent storms and powerful tornadoes that tore through the South and Midwest resulted in at least 22 fatalities and numerous injuries. In McNairy County, Tennessee, where rescue workers were sifting through collapsed buildings on Saturday evening, at least 7 people died as a result of 2 successive lines of storms. According to McNairy County Sheriff Guy Buck, a severe storm that swept through the entire county resulted in deaths on the west side of the county and all the way to the east side of the county. There were reported deaths in a number of states, including 4 in Illinois, 3 in Sullivan, Indiana, and 4 in Wynne, Arkansas. To help free up immediate assistance for affected counties, the governors of Indiana, Iowa, Illinois, and Arkansas all announced emergency or disaster declarations in their states. Little Rock, Arkansas, sustained significant damage, but as of Saturday afternoon, no fatalities have been reported. The current focus is on recovery and reconstruction, according to Mayor Frank Scott Jr. Anytime you witness buildings being flattened or vehicles literally flying through the air, it's unbelievable, the mayor declared. A massacre would have occurred if many people had been at their homes. An F3 tornado, with estimated peak winds of 165 miles per hour, tore through Pulaski and Lonoc counties in Arkansas, according to the National Weather Service. 1 person died in North Little Rock, and 4 other people were killed by the strong tornado. According to the mayor, there was damage to close to 2,600 Little Rock structures, and about 50 people were taken to hospitals. Storms have not only left a path of devastation across several states, but they have also cut off power to battered communities, with over 30,000 customers in Arkansas experiencing outages, according to PowerDitch.us. According to PowerDitch.us, there were also hundreds of thousands of homes and businesses without electricity throughout the South and Northeast, including 134,000 in Pennsylvania and almost 86,000 in Ohio. After a severe tornado-spawning storm devastated the Southeast last week, killing at least 26 people and largely destroying Rolling Fork, Mississippi, the South and Midwest are now experiencing damaging weather. Mayor Jennifer Hobbs, who was watching the twister from a distance as it approached Wynne, Arkansas, said that after a line of severe weather passed through the town is basically cut in half by damage from east to west. I struggle to express it in words. It was disastrous. Seeing it firsthand is very different from watching it on television as it affects other communities, according to Hobbs. Drone footage provided to CNN demonstrates how some homes in Wynne, which has about 8,000 residents, were completely crushed into piles of wood, while others had their roofs torn off, exposing the interiors of homes littered with storm debris. Many of the families here are in utter disarray. Have no place to live and no possessions have survived. In their RV, Janice Peterick and her husband Donald Lepchik rushed to her daughter's house across the yard in Hohenwald, Tennessee, when they heard about an approaching tornado, according to CNN affiliate WTVF. Moments later, a tornado struck. The family scurried inside the bathroom as the storm raged outside. Through Arkansas, Illinois, Iowa, Wisconsin, Mississippi, and Tennessee, tornadoes wreak havoc. Since the bathtub is meant to be the safest place, we forced her and the children to enter. We simply camped out together after all the doors blew out. Both the front and back doors have double doors, and all of the windows are glass. All of a sudden, it burst out, Peterick said. Peterick reported that the entire house shook. It's so real that you can feel it moving, heaving up. We believed we were going at that point, she said. Sheriff Buck said the death toll in nearby McNairy County, where several fatalities have been reported, could have been much higher if locals had not listened to early warnings and sought out suitable shelter. Considering the destruction we experienced, Buck claimed that if they hadn't intervened, our death toll could have been in the hundreds. He continued, the strength of Mother Nature is something that should not be underestimated.